guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tupo. If you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe, like, comment, give me a thumbs up, guys. Today I'm going to show you these gorgeous 4 easy styles. So if you guys want to see how I achieve these looks, please continue watching. Guys, my hair is already washed and moisturized. I'm going to be using my rat tail comb, my shine and jam, my rubber bands, and my braiding hair. Okay, so I'm going to be using this 3X Freetress braiding hair. I'm going to be using this for my side. It does come through in a pack exactly the way it is. So I'm just going to take it out of the pack, and I'm just going to take the rubber band that it comes with off. Okay, and then first of all, I'm going to be sectioning my hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my rat tail comb and section my hair from ear to ear, just a straight line. So this time I'm going all the way to the bottom, okay? Because I want to have a lot of hair on the top. So I'm just going to take my scrunchie and secure the rest of the hair in the back. And then I'm going to take my rat tail comb again and section my hair in the middle, exactly the way I'm doing. Take my shine and jam, apply it to my scalp just to make sure the line is really nice and clean and juicy or whatever. And then I'm going to take my scrunchie and secure one side with the scrunchie, and then I'm going to be working with the other side. I'm going to section the hair on the corner right there, and I'm going to take my shine and jam, apply it to my scalp, make sure it is nice and straight, nice and clean, and then I'm going to take my scrunchie and secure the rest of the hair away. So once I do that, I'm just gonna take the braiding hair. So this time I'm just gonna take a little piece of the braiding hair. So I'm gonna make sure I section out a little piece and a bigger piece, just like you're about to do a traditional braid, sis, okay? Just to make sure once you loop them around, you have 3 equal pieces. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of the shine and jam, apply it to my scalp, you know, to the little piece that I have, and then I'm just gonna use the traditional method. Okay, so one of the strands is going to be going with my natural hair, and then I'm just going to start braiding down. So let me know, guys, if you want to see this technique as well, because this is easy. But while we're still talking, sis, have you subscribed to my channel? Don't forget to turn on your notification button so you do not miss out on any uploads, because this channel is getting what? Juicy! Yes! Alright, so I'm just gonna do the little braid all the way down. So once I get to where I want the braid to stop, I'm just gonna take a little piece from the braiding hair and tie a little knot. So I do tie twice just to make sure I'm nice and secure. That way it does not unravel. That way I don't have to work twice, sis. Once I'm done with one side, I go to the other side straight away, sis. And it's the same exact technique, you know, using a little bit of hair, braiding hair, loop it around, and just do a traditional braid. I gotta make sure my baby hairs are nice and out, so I just pull out my baby hairs exactly the way I'm doing. And then I'm just gonna take my rat tail comb, section a little triangle starting from the top right there, just to make sure it is nice and straight. Take my shine and jam, apply it to the line just to make sure it looks really nice and juicy. I'm going to take my shine and jam and then apply it to the hair, and then I'm going to take my rubber band and secure it exactly the way I'm doing. Very easy, very beginner friendly. Anybody can actually do this. Okay, once I do that, I'm just gonna section my hair into 2, give it a little tug. That way it is nice and snug on the bottom, but not way too tight that it's going to give you guys a headache. I'm just gonna take a little bit more of the shine and jam, apply to the remaining of my natural hair, and then twist it down. I actually choose to twist it down because my hair is thick, but if your hair is not thick, you can actually, you know, piggyback it from one section to the other. So I'm going to take my right tail comb again and then section my hair. So section my second box. So this time I'm just going to be going straight and then, you know, making them into nice little boxes. And then use my shine and jam, apply it to the hair. You just want to make sure the style looks really nice and clean, sis. Then secure the rest of the hair away. Take your shine and jam, apply it to the second box. Section your hair into 2. Take the hair from the first section to the second section and then secure that with the rubber band, sis. As easy as I'm making it seem, as easy as ABC. When I tell you it's back to school and all these kids about to be looking cute, believe me. section your hair into two and give it a little tug. That way it is nice and snug on the bottom. It looks really nice and cute. Okay, and then I'm going to take a little bit more of the shine and jam, apply it to my natural hair, and then I'm just going to twist that section all the way down. Go to the third section exactly the same way, section my hair into two, take my hair from the second section to the third section, and then use my rubber band to secure it. Oh my gosh, as easy as I'm making it sound. What? So this is the easiest hairstyle I've ever done. Today's shout out goes to all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for all the love. I cannot believe we are here today. Oh my gosh, let's get to 500K because baby, at this point it is up. From here, we are at 497K and I cannot breathe. Make sure you're sharing these videos with your cousin, your bestie, your mama, and your aunt. I cannot believe we did this, sis. We did this. You right there, the one who's watching right now. We did this. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it, sis. I am so happy. I am so hyper. You can actually hear it from my voice. And then once I get to the end, to the fourth section, apply some shine and jam, section my hair into two, take my hair from the third section to the fourth section, and then use my rubber band to secure it. Once I do that, I'm not going to be twisting the hair down just because I want to be able to take the hair and combine it with the remaining of the hair in the back, you know, just to make sure it is really nice and sleek. So we're going to do the same exact technique, sis, on the other side as well, from the first section to the second section, third section, and the fourth section. When I tell you this style is easy, it is doable, you can do this to your daughter, your mama, your sister, your cousin, anybody. You can actually do this on yourself, and sis, it's gonna come all the way through. Okay, so now that I have this first section done, I'm going to section the second section and then use my shine and jam, apply it to my natural hair, section my hair into two, take the hair from the first section to the second section, and then use my rubber band to secure it. Once I do that, I'm going to section my hair into two, give it a little tug. That way it is nice and snug on the bottom, but not way too tight, sis. I don't want anybody telling me that, Tupo, I broke my hair because I was trying to do these rubber band tutorials. Make sure you're gentle, sis. Section my hair into two, take my hair from the third section to the fourth section, but I am not going to twist it down. So I'm going to be combining my hair from the last section to the hair in the back. I'm going to take my water bottle and my Eco Styling Gel and my Diana brush. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two little pieces right here and combine those with the remaining of the hair in the back. So I'm going to sleek my hair down in the back first. So once I take the water bottle and spray the natural hair in the back, I'm just gonna take my Eco Styling Gel and then apply it all over the hair. Use my Diana brush to comb it up. So I'm just gonna make sure my hair is nice and sleek, and then I'm using my scrunchie to secure it. Anyway, so once I do that, I'm just gonna take my Kiss Edge Fixer and make sure I lay these baby hairs down. Using the brush that I got from Amazon, you already know what it is by now. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure my baby hairs are nice and laid. And then I'm going to be using my styling strip just to make sure everything is nice and laid and situated. I'm going to be using one of our scarves, so you better check our scarves out as well. We have a whole lot of scarves, sis. You better make sure you check out Tupo1.com and get you one of these beautiful, gorgeous scarves. So I'm going to be using these gold beads, and I decided to do 6 on each side. And I have this little beader that I got a pack of these beaders. Okay, this is really nice. Anyways, I'm just gonna place the beads in. So I'm doing 6 beads on each side. I wanted them to come down to my collarbone right here. And then once I'm done with the last one, I'm just gonna use my rubber band and secure it, okay? And then use my scissors to cut and Honey, the beads are coming all the way through already. So once I'm done placing the beads in, I'm going to be using this jumbo braiding hair, and this is 3X. It comes 3 in a pack, and it is in color number 1. So I'm just going to take it out of the pack. As I said, it comes 3 in a pack, and I'm going to be using 2 pieces for right now, okay? So I'm just going to take the rubber bands that it comes with off, and then I'm going to combine those 2 and use a scrunchie to secure it. I wanted something that looks exactly like my natural hair. It's like, you know, like Miss Tupo grew her hair or whatever, okay? So I'm just going to place it on my head exactly the way I'm doing. I'm going to flip the hair, take the little piece from the side exactly the way I'm doing right there. Take my brush just to make sure, you know, it is nice and manageable or whatever. And then I'm going to go around with it, making this as realistic as possible, sis. Okay, so I'm trying to make this as realistic as possible, like it is actually growing out of my scalp. And then I'm going to use my bobby pin to secure it, sis. And that's about it. And baby, when I tell you, this hairstyle came all the way through. Yes, sis, I am living for this style right here, natural hair kind of situation. Miss Tupo grew her hair overnight or whatever. I am loving this natural hair ponytail right here. Look at how this style came all the way through. Look how cute it looks. Oh my gosh, look at the detail, honey. When I tell you the detail is not missing in this hairstyle right here. Look how clean this hairstyle is. I'm telling you, if you wanted something elegant, you wanted something quick, you wanted a 30-minute style, and you are out the door, you better get with this style right here. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you guys another style. You already know. I'm just gonna section my hair into 2 and start twisting it all the way down, sis. Okay, just do a little nice, you know, loose twist. Okay, doesn't have to be too tight. So once you get to the end, you're going to take a rubber band and secure the end. That way it does not unravel, sis. And baby, when I tell you, I am loving this twisted pony kind of situation going on right here. Let me know if you guys are feeling it. Let me know if you guys are going to be trying this, because baby, when I tell you, I am feeling myself right about now. And you can already hear it from my voice, sis. Sister is feeling herself. I am loving this look right here. It's elegant. It is easy. Anybody can actually do beginner friendly. Our daughters are going to be looking cute on our way back to school, sis. Anyway, so I'm going to show you guys another style. You already know, sis, we are about to be looking cute in this 4 styles right here. So I'm going to be sectioning the hair into 2, and then I'm going to do another twist kind of situation going on. And this time I'm going to make the twist tighter, okay? So I wanted to have like 2 little twists going all the way down, and do the same on the other side as well. So I have 2 little tiny twist situation going on all the way down. And baby, this style came all the way through as well. I am loving this, sis. When I tell you, I am feeling myself. This was easy to do. 30 minutes and you are done. I'm going to take the remaining of the hair that was left in the pack and just separate it into 4 twists all together, like these 2 right here that I have right here, and these 2 that I'm carrying in my hands, okay? So together I'm going to have like 4 twists, and I have some bobby pins that I'm going to be working with. So I'm just going to take one of the twists and start going round, making this into a bun kind of situation, and use some bobby pins to secure it. And then I'm going to take the other twist and go into the opposite direction, sis, okay? All you gotta do is try to make sure your natural hair is not showing. So I have 2 twists right now that I have already gone round and secured with. So I'm going to take the last 2 that I did on the side. I'm going to take the first one, place it on the back right there, use my bobby pin to secure it, and then I'm just going to go round with it, okay? And then go to the other side and secure it as well. And then I'm going to do exactly the same way with the last one. Take it and place it on the back right there, and then use my bobby pin to secure it. And baby, when I tell you, this hairstyle came all the way through. Yes, sis, I am loving this signature crown right about now. When I tell you this is the biz nai, you feel me? The signature crown always always comes all the way through. And you know me, I gotta accessorize some more. So I'm just gonna take these little 2 gold accessories and place them on the top right there. And sweetheart, when I tell you, woo, Miss Tupo1 took the style all the way to boom, 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 100. Let me know if you guys are feeling it. Let me know if you guys think this is a hot style right here. Let me know if you guys are going to be trying it, because I want you to try all these styles. And when I tell you it is easy peasy lemon squeezy, best believe it. If you haven't tried any of my styles, you better go with this style right here, because it is going to come all the way through, sis. Guys, my hair is already washed and moisturized. I'm going to be using my Shine and Jam, my rat tail comb, my rubber bands, and my hair clips for this tutorial. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'll start by sectioning my hair from the temple of my head straight all the way down. Okay, just exactly the way I'm doing. We're about to tame this fro into a gorgeous elegant updo, sis. So get ready. Just gonna take my Shine and Jam, apply it to my part just to make sure it is really nice and sleek and neat or whatever. And then I'm going to take my scrunchie and secure that part. So I'm going to section my hair from the temple again on the other side, right, and go all the way down. And then once I do that, I'm just gonna take my Shine and Jam and apply it to the part just to make it really nice and straight. I have 3 sections, guys. 1 on the side, 1 in the middle, and then 1 on the other side. I'm just gonna take my scrunchie and secure the hair, and I'm just gonna start working with one side at a time. So I'm just gonna take the scrunchie off, and then I'm going to section a little part on the side. You guys, you already know I have to spice this hairstyle up, okay? Anyway, so I'm just gonna section that little part, and then I'll take my Shine and Jam, apply it to the part just to make sure it is really nice and clean. I'm going to be using this ultra braid expression here. It comes 3 in a pack. And I'm just gonna take a little bit out, sis, okay? I'm going to section out a little piece exactly the way I'm doing, and then I'm going to section that again into 2 pieces. So 1 bigger piece and 1 small piece, and when you loop them around, you have, you know, a nice traditional braid kind of situation going on. And then once I do that, I'm just gonna take my Shine and Jam, apply it to my part just to make sure it is really nice and sleek. And then I'm just gonna start braiding down. I'm just gonna do this easy braiding method that I'm doing right here. You can do whatever method works. You already know I have a lot of tutorials on braiding hair, so you can do one of the tutorials and just braid it all the way down. I'm just gonna take a little piece from the side and then tie a little knot, sis. And I'm going to do the exact same technique on the other side because I want 2 equal braids, 2 little nice, you know, uniform braids, okay? I'm just gonna braid that as well, going all the way down. And then once I get to where I want the braid to stop, I'm just going to, you know, take a little piece and tie a little knot. That way it does not unravel. That way when I'm done, sis, I am done. I'm not trying to be done and stop braiding again, sis. No, you gotta make sure you go and tie twice. That way it does not unravel, sis. Give you these cute styles you can rock to different occasions. I mean, we are rocking this hairstyle at work, church, wedding, date night, girls night, trip, vacation. Oh, so these styles are perfect for any day, sis. Just gonna take a rubber band and make sure the hair is out of the way, you know, the little braids. Anyway, so let's get into the style. So I'm just gonna pull out my baby hairs so I can work with those once I'm done later on. And then I'm going to section the hair into 2, so 2 equal parts, sis. I'm gonna do like a zigzag kind of situation in the front, and then when I get to the back, it's just gonna be a nice little box, okay? I'm just gonna take my Shine and Jam, apply it to the scalp just to make sure it is nice and clean. I'm just going to take my hair clip and hold the hair out of the way, and then I'm going to start sectioning the hair into boxes. I try to make these styles really easy, something that you can work on 30 minutes, 45 minutes, you are out the door, sis, okay? So once I section that line, apply my shining gem, I'm just going to take a little bit more of the shining gem, apply it to the little box that I just sectioned, and then I'm going to take my rubber band and secure it. But while we're still talking, sis, have you subscribed to my channel? Don't forget to turn on your notification button so you do not miss out on any uploads, because this channel is getting what? Juicy! Yes, sis! And then once I secure it, I'm just going to section my hair into two and give it a little tug. Not too tight that you're trying to break your natural hair, sis. And then once I do that, I'm just going to start twisting all the way down. Second box, I'm going to do the same exact technique. So I'm going to take my shining gem, apply it to the hair, and then I'm going to take my rubber band and secure it, section my hair into two and give it a little tug. Not too tight that you're trying to break your natural hair, sis, because listen, we're trying to grow this hair out, okay? Take a little bit more of the shining gem, apply it to the remaining of the hair, and then twist it all the way down. Sis, when I tell you this is easy, you better believe it. And then I'm going to go to the second box. So once I get to the second box, you already know what it is, right? It means I'm going to take my hair from the first box to the second box. But before I do that, I'm going to make sure my hair is nice and sleek as well. So I'm taking my shining gem, applying it to the box. And then I'm going to section my hair into two, taking my hair from the first section to the second section in a crisscross zigzag way, okay? And then I'm going to take my rubber band and secure it. Once I do that, I'm going to section my hair into two, give it a little tug, take a little bit more of the shining gem, apply it to the remaining of the hair, and then twist it again all the way down. Today's shout out goes to each and every one of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for the love. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for all you do for my channel. I cannot believe we are here today. Oh my gosh, you already know how I feel about each and every one of you. You guys are the real MVPs. I am nothing without y'all. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Just going to section my hair into two and give it a little tug. Not too tight that you're trying to break your natural hair. And then once I do that, I'm just going to start twisting all the way down. I love to twist the hair down, guys, because you know my hair is thick and I just want it to look really nice and clean. So I'm going to do the same exact technique on the third section. Section the hair, take my shining gem, section my hair into two, taking my hair from the second section to the third section in a zigzag way, and then use my rubber band to secure it. Very easy. I mean, this is doable, sis. When I tell you this is easy, you better believe it, because I'm not doing anything special, sis. I'm just gonna make sure that the hair from the fourth box is nice and sleek, and then I'm going to just combine the hair from the third box to the fourth box, secure it with my rubber band, and that's about it. Make sure you watch until the end, because this style is gonna come all the way through, sis. And then I'm going to do the same exact technique on the other side as well. Anyway, so I'm going to be using my Eco Styling Gel, my scrunchies, and my water bottle, as well as my Diana brush, baby. It gotta come all the way through. So I'm just gonna take my rat tail comb and section my hair into three equal parts, okay? So I'm gonna do the top part right there, and then I'm going to do the middle part, and together I have three sections. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my water bottle, spray it to the natural hair, and then I'm going to take my Eco Styling Gel, make sure it is nice and sleek or whatever, and using my Diana brush just to make sure everything is nice and situated. So I'm just gonna take the hair that is left from both sides. So I'm going to be combining that with the back section and using my scrunchie to secure it. Take my water bottle, spray the natural hair, and then use my Eco Styling Gel, making sure it is nice and sleek. and then using my scrunchie to secure it. And baby, I'm telling you, it is coming all the way through already. The good thing about these styles is they're so easy, it's so beginner friendly. Anybody can actually do this. And the fact that you don't even need to be a professional to do these hairstyles is a plus, sis. I mean, everybody in the streets about to be looking like a whole $1 million, okay? What I'm gonna do now is make sure my baby hairs are nice and laid. So I'm going to be using my Kiss Edge Fixer and the brush that I got from Amazon. You already know what it is by now. And I'm just gonna make sure I lay these baby hairs, period. I'm gonna take my styling strip just to make sure everything is nice and laid. And you already know I gotta use my scarf, right? Just to make sure we are good. Make sure you check our website out, sis, and grab a scarf or two. Support a sister. I'm just gonna make sure I accessorize because I'm the accessorizing queen, sis, okay? Anyway, so I'm just gonna be using these gold beads. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to take this beader. So I'm going to be placing one bead at a time until I get 6 beads on each side, sis. And that's how much beads I wanted to use. You can use as much as you want, sis. So 6 beads, and then once I get to where I want the beads to stop, I'm just gonna take my rubber band and secure it. And then I'm going to cut the excess braiding here. And you already know it's time to style. So I'm going to be using this ultra jumbo braiding hair, and this is in color 1B. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use 1 pack on each Sleekdown, sis. It does come with a little rubber band on, so I'm not gonna take that rubber band out, sis. I'm going to take that rubber band and secure it on my head. So I'm just gonna take my little styling strip and place it back on, section the braiding hair into 2, and then just twist it all the way down. I'm just gonna take a rubber band and secure it. That way it does not unravel. Once I do that, I'm just gonna take the styling strip off and just start going round exactly the way I'm doing. I'm going to start making this into a bun. So I'm just gonna go round twice just to make sure my natural hair is nice and hidden. And then I'm going to secure that on the second Sleekdown. I'm going to take the second pack, which is already twisted on the side. I'm just gonna place it on top of the second section, guys. And then I'm going to go around making this into a bun again. And you know, once I'm going around, I'm just gonna make sure that it's nice and secure. I'm going to be using my bobby pins exactly the way I'm doing, making sure I'm just hiding my natural hair. Once I go around and make sure my natural hair is nice and hidden, I'm just gonna secure it on the third section, sis. What? This is easy, sis. I'm telling you, I'm just playing with this hair and it is coming all the way through, sis. Okay. And then I'm going to take the last piece that is also twisted on the side. I'm just gonna place it on the third box, and then I'm going to go around until this also covers my natural hair. And then I'm going to use my bobby pins to secure, sis. Baby, when I tell you this twisted updo came all the way through, yes, sis, I am living for this twisted updo kind of situation. Let me know if you guys are feeling it. Let me know if you guys are going to be trying it. I am in love with this style right here. Baby, when I tell you this style is easy peasy lemon squeezy, you guys just have to try it, and I'm telling you it is going to come all the way through, sis. This is just red carpet ready. I'm telling you, I'm about to step out on the red carpet like what? Who gonna check me? I love this style right here. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are feeling this twisted updo. We're about to do style number 2, and I'm going to be using this ultra curled hair, and this is in color 2T1B/27. I love me some blonde kind of highlight, sis. 2 pieces on the first section, and then 1 piece on the second, and the other one on the third. Okay, so I told you I'm going to be using 2 packs, so in total I'm using 4 pieces. Once once I secure it on my head, I'm just going to start separating the hair. Ooh, honey, when I tell you I love this hair, it is a nice Afro kind of situation. I want to do this on my whole head. Anyway, so once I separate the hair, I'm just going to start, trimming. Okay, so I'm just going to start shaping it just to make sure, I have like a nice kind of Afro. Like it is my hair growing out of my scalp, sis. And just make sure your natural hair is nice and hidden. But you want to make sure the sides are showing, sis, because we're about to see the crisscross, okay? You better make sure that crisscross is showing, sis. And you want to make sure this fro hoe comes all the way through. And baby, when I tell you this fro hoe came all the way through as well. Let me know if you guys are feeling it. Let me know if you guys are going to be trying it. Let me know which one is your favorite style, sis. Because listen, I want you guys to try them all, but I love them both. You already know I am feeling both of them. Let me know which one is your favorite. You can rock this style the whole week and switch it up. Alright guys, my hair is already washed and moisturized. I'm going to be using my rat tail comb, my shine and jam, my rubber bands, and my expression hair to achieve this look. So what I'm going to do is I'll start by sectioning my hair from ear to ear, just a straight line, exactly the way I'm doing. And then once I'm done sectioning the front, guys, I'm going to section 2 little pieces from the sides of my head. That way I can spice this hairstyle up or whatever. All right, so once I'm done sectioning that, I'm going to start sectioning some triangles in the front, guys. So just make sure you're sectioning like really nice triangles. So I'm going to do about 5 triangles in the front, and then you're going to use your rubber band or your scrunchie to secure it, just to hold the hair. And then I'm going to section all the pieces. So I have about 5 pieces on the top right there. I hope you guys can get this because this is easy. When I tell you this is easy, believe me. Okay, so I'm trying to do like triangle kind of sections. You know what it is, just to make sure these Bantu knots come all the way through. Yes, okay. Today's shout out goes to all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for all the love. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. And then I'm going to be sectioning again on the back right there. So I'm just going to go another straight line from ear to ear. And then once I'm done, I'm just going to section the back into 2 and use my scrunchie to secure it. And then I'm going to section the middle part into 4. If I don't section my hair and use my scrunchie, my hair is just gonna go all the way back together, and then I'm gonna have to work twice. So I'm trying to prevent that. I'm trying to save money, time, and everything in 2022, sis. So this is what we are going to do. Just section the hair, and then you're going to use your rubber band or your scrunchie to secure it, just to hold the hair. So once I'm done sectioning, I'm going to have about 11 boxes, 11 triangles in my hair, sis. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working with the little sections on the side. So I'm going to be using this pre-stretched hair. It comes 3 in a pack, and I'm using 1.5 pack. So I'm going to take a little piece from the expression hair, sis, and then I'm going to section that into 2. So I'm going to section it into a smaller piece and a bigger piece, and then I'm just going to loop them around and try to make this into a nice traditional box braid. So once I do that, I'm just gonna take a little bit more of the shine and jam and apply it to my hair, to make sure the line is really nice and clean or whatever. And then I'll apply a little bit more to my scalp. So I'm gonna take the little piece of the expression hair that I did on the side. This is like a nice normal, traditional box braid kind of situation going on. So I'm just gonna place it on the top and then start braiding down, sis. Exactly the way I'm saying. Very easy. As you guys already know, I have a whole lot of styles or tutorials on how to do box braids. You can actually find one technique that's gonna work for you, sis. Okay, this expression here is 18 inches and it is color number 1 jet black. And then once I get to where I'm gonna stop, I'm just gonna tie a little knot there. That way I do not have to work twice. That way it does not unravel. So I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Just gonna take a little bit more of the shine and jam, apply it to my scalp, making sure it's really nice and sleek, making sure the line is really nice and juicy or whatever. Just place the expression here on the top of my head and just start braiding all the way down. And then once I'm done, I'm going to start working with one box at a time. So what you're gonna do is you're going to take your shining gem, apply it to the hair, making sure it's really nice and sleek. And then you're going to take your rubber band and secure it. So once you secure it, you're not trying to secure it way too tight. So as you guys can see, I'm not securing it way too tight because I want to be able to pass my crochet needle as well as the braiding here. Also, once you start doing the Bantu knot, it's going to tighten up. I'm just going to take a little bit more of the shining gem and apply it to the remaining of my hair. And then I'm going to section it into two and then just twist it all the way down. That way it is easier when I'm doing the Bantu knot, sis. So what you're gonna do is you're going to section the hair out, section all the 11 pieces of the braiding hair. That way you don't run out of hair, but also you have like uniform kind of Bantu knots. I'm going to take my crochet needle, so just a regular crochet needle, and I'm going to place the crochet needle in, open the hook. As you guys can see, the hair is thick, so I'm going to go to the furthest end of the braiding hair and then place it on the hook and then pull it out. Once I pull it out, I'm going to make sure both strands are nice and equal, and then I'm going to braid it down. So I'm going to be using my natural hair as the third strand, guys, and then I'm going to braid it all the way down. So I'm going to braid it down to where my hair ends, sis. So I'm going to start twisting it, and then once I twist it enough, I'm just going to start going round like I'm going into a circle, making this into a nice Bantu knot. The little circle that you're making sure you're going under it, okay? Making sure you're going on the bottom. That way it has this little nice Bantu knot situation coming all the way through. I hope you guys can see what I'm actually trying to say here, because sis, once you watch this and you try to practice it, you got this, okay? This is actually very, very simple, very easy, beginner friendly. Anybody can actually do this. I'm going around about 5, 6, 7 times until the hair disappears, sis. Okay, that's about it. The end part, you're just gonna make sure you tuck it in, and then you're taking your rubber band just to secure, and then just, place it in, and then it's just gonna tighten it up real nice and good, okay? Show you guys the second Bantu knot, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're going to take your shining gem, apply it to the hair, making sure it's really nice and sleek, and then you're going to take your rubber band and secure it. You're not trying to secure it way too tight because you want to be able to pass your crochet needle in as well as your expression hair, sis, okay? Take a little bit more of the shining gem and apply it to the remaining of your hair, and then twist it all the way down. So once you do that, you're going to take your crochet needle, place it in, open the hook, and then you'll take your braiding hair, place it on the hook, and then close it, pull it out. So once you pull it out, you're going to have 2 equal strands, making sure they're nice and equal on both sides. You're going to be using your natural hair as the third strand to just braid a little bit. As for me, my hair is short, so I'm going to braid it all the way down to my hair, and then I'm just gonna start twisting it and then going into a circle, trying to make this into a knot, sis. Okay, we're trying to make this into a knot. As I'm going around, as you guys can see, it is tightening up. So that is why I say once you're securing it, you do not want to make this too tight, okay? This is for anybody who is actually trying to do their hair by themselves. You're trying to do Bantu knots by yourself for the first time, sis. This is what you have to do. This is easy. When I tell you this is gonna come all the way through, you're gonna be like, Tupo, where have you been all my life? I've been around, sis, but you just didn't know about me. So now that you know about me, make sure you pause the video right there. I'm just gonna pause it for you, okay? So I'm just gonna pause the video real quick for you. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell as well. That way you don't have to miss any uploads that I'm about to drop on you. Because guess what, sis? This channel is getting what? Juicy! Yes, sis! So once I place the crochet needle in, I'm going to open the hook, and then I'm going to take the braiding hair, place it on the hook, and then pull it out. So once I pull it out, I'm going to make sure both strands are nice and equal, and then I'm going to braid it down. So I'm going to be using my natural hair as the third strand, guys, and then I'm going to braid it all the way down. So I'm going to braid it down to where my hair ends, sis, and then I'm just going to twist it, and then once I twist it enough, I'm just going to start going round like I'm going into a circle, making this into a nice Bantu knot. I want all my cousins, my sisters, my friends, everybody, I want you guys to be looking cute out in the streets. So we are saving money, time, and everything in 2022, sis. Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to show you guys again in the back. Okay, so it's the same exact technique, sis. You're just gonna take your shining gem, apply it to your scalp, making sure it's nice and clean or whatever, and then you're going to, take your rubber band and secure it, making sure it's not way too tight. Just because once you start making this into a Bantu knot, it's going to tighten up, sis. Okay, because you do not want to break your hair or get a headache, or try to be uncomfortable out in the streets. We try to be comfortable and looking cute. Okay. You're going to be using your natural hair as the third strand to just braid a little bit. As for me, my hair is short, so I'm going to braid it all the way down to my hair, and then I'm just gonna start twisting it and then going into a circle, trying to make this into a knot, sis. Okay, we're trying to make this into a knot. As I'm going around, as you guys can see, it is tightening up. So that is why I said once you're securing it, you do not want to make this too tight. I'm going to take my Kiss Edge Fixer and make sure my baby hairs are nice and laid, sis. Okay, and I'm going to be using this brush that I got from where? Amazon. You already know what it is by now. And then once I'm done laying the baby hairs, I'm going to use my styling strips just to make sure everything is nice and situated. And then I'm going to be spicing this hairstyle up using my daughter's beads. Of course, I'm going to be using 10 beads on each side. And I'm using this beater that came with the beads, sis. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just going to place them in. And then once I do that, I'm going to take my rubber band and secure where I want these beads to stop. And baby, when I tell you these Bantu knots came all the way through. Yes, sis, I am living for this look right here. Let me know if you guys are feeling it. Let me know if you guys are going to be trying it. I am loving this look right here, sis. You guys already know my voice is hyper or whatever. I am feeling myself right about now, sis. This is my new spring style. I am loving this. Oh my gosh. This came all the way through. I am loving the beads. I am loving the little braid situation that I have on the side. I am loving this. You can rock this spring. You can rock it summer. They're about to be looking at us like, sis, what's going on with all the switching up you're doing on us? You'll be like, I'm the accessorizing queen. I have to add some more accessories. Okay, so I just added a few gold accessories on a few Bantu knots, and baby, when I tell you it came all the way through as well. I am loving this look right about now. Let me know if you guys are feeling it. Alright guys, my hair is already washed and moisturized. I'm going to be using my Shine and Jam in my rat tail comb. So what I'm going to do is I'll start by sectioning my hair from ear to ear, just a straight line, just exactly the way I'm doing. And then when I'm done, I'm just going to take my scrunchie and secure my hair in the back. Once I'm done securing the hair in the back, I'm going to start by sectioning the hair in the front. So I'm just going to go from my temple right there, just the way I'm doing. Take my Shine and Jam, and then I'll apply it to my scalp just to make sure the line is really nice and clean or whatever. So I'm just going to section another line, another straight line, very close to the one that I did before. And then I'm going to take my Shine and Jam again just to make sure the line is clean. Do a little cornrow all the way to the top right there, just for me to spice this hairstyle up. You know what I'm saying, sis? You know me, I gotta spice these hairstyles up. Okay. And then once I'm done braiding it all the way down, I'm going to section another side. Going to section the hair again on the side right there and braid it all the way down. do not know how to do cornrows by yourself, you can do the tuck and roll method on this part right here. It's gonna come all the way through as well. So I'm gonna section again on the side right there, okay? Just a straight line, exactly the way I'm doing. Apply my shine and jam, making sure it's nice and clean. And then I'll section another line, that way I have another corner. So I'm having like 4 corners. So I'm gonna do exactly the same way I'm doing on the other side. And then I'm just going to section my hair on the side right there, just a little piece on the side. I'll apply my shine and jam, and then I'll take my hair, this is expression hair, and I'm just going to section it into 3, just like I'm doing a normal traditional braid, and then I braid it all the way down. So this is just for me to have like a nice little braid situation, and I'll do the same on the other side. So exactly the same way, just section a little bit and use my expression hair to braid it all the way down. And I'm just going to tie a little knot at the end right there. Once I finish braiding the hair right there, I'm just going to start making the Bantu knot. I'm going to be using my rubber bands for this style right here. I'm going to take my Eco Styling gel just to make sure my hair is a little sleek or whatever. I'm not putting a lot. And then use the rubber band to secure. Just gonna place it on just to hold the hair, sis. But you don't want to tie it too tight, because once you start wrapping the hair around making this Bantu knot, it's going to start tightening, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm just gonna section my hair like I'm gonna do a traditional braid and braid it all the way down. So if you guys don't know how to do this technique right here, I'm going to show you another easy technique that you can do for you guys to achieve this look as well, okay? So just stay there. Very easy. Oh my gosh, beginner friendly, sis. Let me tell you, you can do this style by yourself in 30 minutes and you are out the door. Okay. Once I'm done braiding it all the way down, I'm just gonna start going round with it, making this into a Bantu knot, exactly the way I'm doing. You don't have to tie the hair too tight on the bottom right there on your scalp, because it's going to tighten as you are making this Bantu knot, sis. Once I'm done, making this into a Bantu knot, I'm just gonna take my rubber band, another rubber band, and just place it on the top just to make sure it's nice and secure. Wow, we're still talking, sis. Have you subscribed to my channel? Don't forget to turn on your notification button so you do not miss out on any uploads, because this channel is getting what? Juicy! Yes! Sis. Today's shout out goes to Crazy Natural Princess. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for all you're doing for this channel. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate you. You are a real one today. This hairstyle took me about 30 minutes to do, and I'm not even capping. Okay, this is the truth, sis. And it's gonna take you a little longer because you haven't done this before, but you know what? It's gonna take you a little longer, but it's gonna look cute. I mean, you're gonna look like somebody's doing your hair, sis. That's the whole point. Alright guys, so now I'm going to show you the other way you can achieve the same braid. If you don't know how to do like the traditional braid, just exactly the way I did, or just want something really easy, very quick, you can do this method as well. You're going to take your Eco Styling gel, apply it to the hair just exactly the way I was doing, and then you're going to section the hair into 2. Take your expression hair and then place the hair in the middle right there. Take a rubber band and secure it. And then you're just gonna section the hair into 3 equal pieces. That way you can have 3 strands to braid with. Okay, so exactly the way I'm doing. And then just start braiding all the way down. It's very easy, very beginner friendly. If you don't know how to do the other way I was doing, you can do this method as well. It's gonna come all the way through. Once you're done, you're just going to start going around with it, making this into a Bantu knot. Yes, to the Bantu knots today, okay? And then the remaining part is just you taking the rubber band and securing it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my water bottle and my HAIRSTYLES gel. As you guys can see, I've gone through this HAIRSTYLES gel, sis. I'm in. Woo! So I'm just gonna sleek my hair down, not too much. I'm just trying to make sure, you know, once the wind blows or whatever, my hair does not look a hot mess in the back. So that's exactly what I'm doing, just a little bit, just to make sure, you know, it's nice and presentable or whatever. So I'm gonna take all the little braids that I have in the front and I'll combine that with the hair in the back, use a scrunchie to secure it. And that's about it. And you know me, I gotta make sure my edges are laid. So I'm gonna be using this Kiss Edge Fixer that I'm loving lately in my brush that I got from Amazon. You already know what it is by now. And lay this baby hairs down, sis. And then I'm going to be using my styling strip just to make sure the edges are laid, honey. I'm going to be using this beader and I'm using 5 beads on each side, sis. I got this beader from Amazon. You already know what it is by now. I'm gonna use rubber bands at the end. So I'm gonna take about 2-3 rubber bands and then just tie the ends right there. That way the beads do not fall out. And then I'm just gonna take the scissors and cut where the rubber bands end. And then I'll do the same on the other side. So I'm using this Jamaican bounce hair. Oh my gosh, I am in love with this hair, sis. I have so many packs, so I'm like, you know what? I gotta use this hair, right? I'm gonna be using 1.5 packs for this look. And I'm just gonna take it out of the pack, you know, use a scrunchie to secure it. Then I'm just gonna place it on my head and secure it. Take a little bit on the side, just a few pieces from the side, sis. And just make sure it's nice and secure. I'm just gonna use a bobby pin to secure it. That way it's not moving, it's not going anywhere, sis. And you know me, big hair, don't care or whatever. I'm just gonna start separating the hair, making sure this is a nice big fro situation, okay? I'm just gonna take my scissors and cut all the flyaways. And baby, when I tell you, this style came all the way through. Yes! I am feeling this. Look at the hair right here. This Jamaican bounce says it is the truth, okay? Let me know if you guys are feeling this. Let me know if you guys are loving this style right here. Very, very elegant, chic, or whatever. Let me know if you guys are gonna be trying it. Let me know in the comments below, sis. But you guys already know I gotta give you options. We gotta do the signature crown, okay? This is the Kanekalon braiding hair. I'm just gonna take it out of the pack and use a scrunchie to secure it and then place it on my head. And section it into 2, twist it all the way down, exactly the way I'm doing. And then I'm just gonna start going around with it. So I'm trying to do this. So people were asking if I can show you guys a better way, like an easier way on how you can do this crown. Let me know if you guys think this is much easier. And then I'll take these 2 remaining ones. These are already twisted on the side. So I'm just gonna take one and place it in the middle and just go around with it and secure it until my hair is not showing anymore. So that's exactly what I'm doing. The remaining part, I'm just gonna tuck it in exactly the way I'm doing and then just use some bobby pins to secure it. The remaining part, you're just gonna take it and place it on the top right there, take it all the way to the back and then just secure it with some bobby pins, sis. Very easy. Oh my gosh, this crown right here comes all the way through on each hairstyle, sis. I mean, this crown right here is the truth. And baby, when I tell you, this came all the way through as well. Let me know if you guys are going to be trying this. This is easy, very simple, very easy to do. I mean, you can do this and you are out the door looking elegant, looking like a whole lot of money. Okay, sis. Let me know if you guys are feeling it. Let me know if you guys are going to be trying it. fashion, sis. So style number 3 is easy, easy, easy. I'm just gonna be using this hairpiece that I got from Amazon. It has 2 combs inside, one in the front and one in the back, and the drawstring inside as well. Place it on the top right there, securing it with the comb. Use the drawstring just to make sure it's nice and, you know, secure. And that's about it. And this came all the way through as well. Let me know if you guys are feeling this. Let me know if you guys are gonna be trying any of these styles. I am loving all the styles. Thank you guys so much for all the love, for all the support. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe we're at 250K. Woo! Thank you so much. Make sure you share this with your cousin, your bestie, your mama, and your aunt, because sharing is caring. And I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye!